Welcome back, everyone. It's another episode of Factor Cap Paranormal Files. My name is Wes, and this is Top Shelfers. Today, we are watching 5 scary videos of ghosts caught on camera from the obvious Nuke's Top 5, one of our favorite content creators here on YouTube. So yeah, if you're new to this series, I have 10 plus years of paranormal research and investigation, and I am pretty critical. I like to break these videos down if I really think these videos are potential proof or if they're just more fakes. 95% of the time, they're fakes. So let's jump into it, see what we got, and have some fun.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
Ooh.
Night shift. Andy Bick is the manager of a care home for residents with autism and learning difficulties in Gloucester, England. He says that recently his employees had been complaining about odd noises in the middle of the night. So, Andy decided to take the night shift himself. Late one night, Andy is sitting alone in the staff quarters. Suddenly, he hears a noise near the door.
So it's moving at the top of the window, top of the door. Top right hand side of the door, can you see it? What is it? What is that? So it's moving and fucking right in front of me. Top hand right by the door. What is that? Oh my god, what is that? This is where I was sat when I videoed it. Telly's still in the same place. That's the door where he walked from. Obviously the light's still there, but the shadow originally came from this wall. Where that wall is just there was a doorway which led into the flat.
Andy says that a woman who lived right next to the staff room where this video was recorded had passed away a year earlier. This wall used to be a doorway to her flat.
Oh my god, what is that?
I mean, it's obviously a pretty creepy video, right? Like, we're getting a full body apparition that's standing in front of the store and then some sort of circular orb type thing up at the top.
But what do you think? Are these just some very strange shadows being cast by the light in the room? Or did Andy record a ghost caught on camera? You decide.
It's a creepy video, right? There are a couple red flags. You know, whenever I think of paranormal red flags, there's some obvious ones. Hospitals. Seems like it's always hospitals. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? If we really think that ghosts are people who died and are haunting a location, I guess hospitals would make sense. This sounds more like a care facility, not necessarily a hospital, but same type of thing. Orbs are always interesting. I've captured some orbs myself, but they're so hard to really say if it's something paranormal or something. I don't know. I don't know what orbs are really. The apparition is pretty creepy. I think that of the past
But what
15-ish episodes we've done, I don't know what episode this is. This is one of the first ones where I kind of am inclined to believe this guy.
Oh my god, what is that?
Just because you can see it and then it just disappears, right? You can see it's coming up around here. You can see it come into focus.
Oh my god,
right there.
What is that?
And then completely gone. It's kind of a fascinating one, guys. It really is. I'm not gonna say this one's Cap. That might actually be something.
camera? You decide.
Plus, he's willing to put his name out there, which, unless he, I mean, maybe I'll do some back research, but unless he is trying to get social media following, anytime someone puts their name out there, that's a big positive for me, because, like, you know, at the end of the day, all we really have is our name and our reputation. So for him to boldly say like, hey, I'm me, this is what I'm experienced, kind of makes me a little bit more inclined to believe him.
This little light. Most of you have probably heard of the YouTube series BuzzFeed Unsolved, but if you haven't, here's a quick summary. BuzzFeed Unsolved is a paranormal investigation show featuring Shane, a skeptic who doesn't believe in ghosts at all.
Hell yeah, what? Great. That'll be good. Gonna snap that.
And Ryan, a guy who pretty much believes in every ghost.
Do not be afraid, do not be afraid, do not be afraid, do not be afraid.
In this episode, they investigate the Sally House in Atchison, Kansas, which is said to be one of the most haunted houses in the world. Initially, it was believed that the house was haunted by the ghost of a little girl named Sally, but now it is said that the house is haunted by multiple spirits and evil entities. The house's kitchen is said to be particularly active.
All right, we are in the kitchen.
Please turn the light on for us.
Please don't do it.
Demon?
Stop calling it that.
Demon!
Stop it, stop talking to it.
No, I just want to talk to the demons.
If you like the guy staying here, turn the light on.
You're f***ing crazy, Shane.
If you don't like us, turn it on.
Please don't turn it on. Please don't.
What the
Oh,
No! Where's my holy water?
Where's my holy water? If you actually don't like us, please just turn it on. I don't think they have the power to turn it back on again, frankly. I really think they don't. Ryan. Are you kidding me? What the? Keep in mind, we have to spend the night here.
please turn the light off for us, spirits.
Don't you do it.
Turn it all the way off. Thank you. Oh,
Fuck, don't. Oh my God. What
please
is-
try.
Oh my God. You should have never talked to it, dude.
That's a car going by. It's okay.
No, that's the f***ing flashlight rolling in the background.
Look, it's coming back.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, it's a flashlight. It rolls. It's cylindrical.
But it shouldn't roll back and forth like
What?
that.
You should have never talked to it, dude. What is wrong with you?
So was this a ghost caught on camera signaling Shane and Ryan? Or does the BuzzFeed team just have a wonky flashlight? Let me know what you think.
I think that BuzzFeed Unsolved is the only good thing that BuzzFeed's ever really produced in my eyes. I'm not trying to bash them. I don't watch a lot of BuzzFeed, but I really like that show. It's entertaining. I don't personally know the flashlight tool too well. I assume it's very similar to a lot of the other tools where, you know, we believe that ghosts, quotations, have the ability to manipulate magnetic fields, thus being able to harness energy that you could use to turn on and off objects like flashlights, or use magnetic fields in the air to, you know, trigger stuff like EVPs, or not EVPs, I forget what the little meter's called, where it will give you a range of the magnetic field. I'm sure you've seen it if you watch ghost videos, where it'll be like green, yellow, red. You know, it's a cool video. If I don't want to say yes or no just because I don't know how the tool works. Could that easily be faked? Absolutely. You know, especially in today's day and age where we can have flashlights that have phone apps. You could turn it on and off. You could just have someone off camera doing it. I don't think that those guys would do that, because I really think that their show was, they went to be entertaining / find evidence. So I don't think it's fake, but I just don't know the tool well enough to say.
What waits within? A ghost hunter in Saudi Arabia decides to check out an allegedly haunted house. Now, viewers of this scary video claim to see everything from ghosts to jinns and even strange creatures lurking in the shadows. But you decide for yourself. What do you see?
أي شيء تشوفونه على الخاص ضغطوا زي ما قلت لكم هاشتاج تويتر في أحد؟ بسم الله. بسم الله. ايش هذا؟ يا اخوان ورب الكعبة اصوات ما هي طبيعية. اصوات ما هي طبيعية. ايش هذا؟ يا اخوان ورب الكعبة اصوات.
What's that? Is that a light on upstairs?
اصوات ما هي طبيعية. في أحد في المكان؟ بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. 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 بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه. يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم. ايش تشوفون الخاص يا أخوان؟ ايش هذا الخاص؟ بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم. بسم الله. يا اخوان انا بضطر يا اخوان اني امشي.
Yeah.
بسم الله بسم الله. ايش الخبر هذا؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Some bizarre mist blows through the abandoned building and the ghost hunter just decides to get out. So did he catch a violent...
There's a lot going on in this video. Holy shit. That's probably one of the most haunting videos I think I've ever seen. Okay, because if that's fake, there's so much shit that happened perfectly. And like, yeah, that would be so impressive if he faked all that shit. Like, unless he put a lot of stuff in post and he's really good at editing, which I don't think that's the case, because he had some genuine fear in his voice a couple times. And I don't know what it is, man. I've seen a couple videos now, probably like a dozen videos now out of the States, where there's, you know, people who are investigating stuff in Saudi Arabia, and I think there was a couple in Japan, and I can't remember the other places. But goddamn, are they fearless? This dude is fucking running at the noises. Like, I consider myself, like, if there's something going on, I want to go towards it, not away from it, because if I'm there to see ghosts, I'm there to see ghosts, right? But this dude's like sprinting at it. Like, I give props to him. That's the ballsy, especially with all that shit going on. Like, that's, I don't know. That this video is very, very creepy. And if it's fake, which I don't think it is, that we might have, this might be a video that has some proof. I don't know anything about this guy. You can YouTube him, Adventure Allah. Maybe it is fake and he's just really good at it. If it is, it stooped me. I give him props for that. But damn, dude, that video is, there's shit happening from the start all the way to the finish. I don't know. That's a good one.
Silent haunting on camera? Or was it all just a hoax? Alone in the dark.
It'd be the ultimate hoax if it was, for sure.
A little over a week ago, there was severe flooding in Houston, Texas that took out the power for many suburbs for up to a full day. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer named Austin works at a convenience store in the area. And when all the lights went out, he decided to use the time to do some vlogging. But things didn't work out quite as planned.
It is pouring. All day it's been pouring. So I went outside to go check, and our street was flooded. And in front of his street. You hear that? Something is moving around in the cooler.
Dude straight up said, nope.
Okay.
Screw all that noise. All right, that was freaking creepy, and I know I wasn't just hearing because that happened twice. I heard it while I was talking, And then I heard it as I was looking back and listening to it. That was freaking creepy. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, something must have fallen or whatever. There's nothing that could have fallen from being like thawed out or whatever. And it literally sounded like someone was like in the cooler tapping on the window. That was freaking creepy. There's nothing that could have fallen unless someone's in there.
Now, whether the noises inside the store...
Yeah, I mean, there's this thing that happens, right, when you're just in a weird situation, like the lights are off, he's vlogging, there was a natural disaster, you know, his senses are already thrown off a little bit because he's probably dealing with a whole bunch of shit. He's a Nuke's top 5 fan, which means he's into paranormal and creepy shit. And it's the thing that I always talk about, right? It's like anything to justify, you know, he heard something fall and then maybe some tapping or whatever. I have worked at a convenience store. Stuff falls all the time. And it could just be placement, weight, these little things right here. Every gas station has them. They give out sometimes. You know, they can back, or like if you open like this, like air could pressure and put one on the ground in the back room. Like I don't think there was any, like, something just fell. You know, I think he's trying to justify something paranormal where there's nothing paranormal. And I see this so much of videos, and I get it, right? You want it to be paranormal because it's creepy, but you didn't investigate it and you didn't even look. You got out, which, hey, I don't blame you, right? Like, if you're creeped out, probably don't stay. But I feel like you're really trying super hard there to have something creepy happen.
Were paranormal or not, who knows? But Austin says that he sat in his car till the end of his shift and didn't see anyone exit the store, and no one turned on a light inside. So, just what do you think those creepy noises from the back?
Maybe mice, maybe rats. That's another thing. Maybe because of all the flooding, they seeked refuge inside this gas station. Maybe.
Back could have been. Birthday surprise. So a YouTube poster called Riley says that he is employed as a desk clerk at a hotel that was built in the 1970s. He's working the overnight shift when suddenly strange things begin to happen around the desk.
I'm freaking the crap out. So I was just doing night out at work back here, and then I walk to the back to grab a stapler, and I hear keys fall. And oh my gosh, I'm so freaking scared right now. I walk out here, and this is the breakfast report right here, and I put the keys with it, and when I walked away, the keys freaking fell by themselves. I don't know if I set them like on the edge or what, but they fell, and I'm freaking the crap out, people. Oh my gosh. The paper moved.
Man, it sounds like there's a huge ass AC system going too.
It's moving again. Oh my gosh.
Riley says that he's never experienced anything paranormal while working at the hotel before. But bizarrely, this video was filmed on the night of his recently deceased father's birthday. So was Riley's dad trying to make contact? Or are the papers just being moved around by the hotel's air conditioning? You decide. Thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter at Nuke's Top 5 for some more random weirdness. And if you want to suggest a video for the top 5, hit me at facebook.com/nukes.
Yeah, I mean, again, right, even though it's sad that his father had passed away, like, we're still justifying this is something paranormal and could be linked to him. Like, it's just such a stretch, right? It sounds like there's an AC unit pumping in the background. It's happening in the same spot, so maybe there's a vent up here that just happens to be blowing right there, and he's never placed a piece of paper there. The keys, maybe he put the keys on the edge like he said. He's not sure about it. I think that it's just another case of really wanting something paranormal. I mean, one of his Snapchats was someone called Ghost Adventures, so he's obviously in the paranormal world. I'm not dissing on him or anything, but we see that a lot, right? Where someone who's a big paranormal fan just really wants something paranormal to happen, so when something kind of strange happens that you don't want to, and it like heightens your fear, you don't think rationally that it could be something else. But that's going to be it for this video. I think we had one really crazy video that I'm going to do some more research on. I mean, this building is very, very creepy. And I don't know much about Saudi Arabian ghost hunting or the lore. I don't really know much about jinns too much. So I'm very curious to know more about it, because that video was probably the creepiest one that I've watched so far in this series. Let me know what you guys think of that one, and I'll probably be commenting more if I find more stuff out about this one. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.